Okay, this time we're actually live. I see it in the corner.
Yay. You're trying to put me in a hospital.
You didn't want to look at Stasis Lock, episode 281. I'm just going to say this real quick. We're at a point where, you know what? There's just not enough fucking Beast Wars to talk about anymore. So we're going to be calling ourselves Cybercast 2.0.
No.
Because
well, the thing is, Stasis Lock isn't only a Beast Wars term. It's a term that's widely used now for Transformers. It's essentially going into a coma.
Like a lot of our audience goes into coma when we talk.
Or of our wallets.
That's true. So, St. Glory lost one listener.
Well.
All right. Let's do these introductions real quick.
Probably gave him a heart attack.
Yeah. Kick us off. What you got this weekend? Where they can find you at, Dalton?
I'm Dalton. You can find me everywhere at Daltonians TF, YouTube Daltonian95. And this week I only got, finally, after years and looking and waiting, Titans Return Slugslinger. And that's it.
What?
Dylan.
Titans Return Slugslinger. You just now getting that?
Yeah, I couldn't find it in stores and had to wait forever to get the one that I got.
That's cool. Dilly Willy. This week I got a model kit. This is volume 1 Beast Change Kit.
How much did that cost you?
I don't know why it's not focusing. This was $24 shipped. So as you can see, it's a little Lio Convoy on the sprues. And it comes with a little sticker sheet for his chest.
Better get your paintbrushes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna mess with that later. There's also a Galvatron. I ordered the Galvatron, but the only one I could find on eBay was already built. So.
Boo.
Yeah.
Boo, Wendy Testberger, boo.
But, I mean, I figured it's a 20-year-old model kit, so whatever.
What kind of a model kit is building the model? It's like buying a Lego set that's already put together.
Well, I couldn't find one that wasn't built, so
it didn't look hard enough.
Just had to go with what I could find. Then I found this is pretty cool. The Microverse sets for Beast Wars, and as you can see, it was marked down twice in clearance. Pretty funny.
Did you pay $2.90 for it?
No.
Oh.
I didn't pay $2.90, unfortunately. And I got the whale as well. So I don't know if I want to open them yet because I don't really have a place to put them, and they're kind of cool that they're still sealed. So I don't know. I'm just buying stuff that I don't have. I'm on the fringes, guys.
Scraping.
Yep, scraping by, trying to pick up the pieces. But yeah, I got some cool stuff coming. Should be here next week. Pro tip: check Amazon warehouse deals. I found a pretty good deal on Flame Toys Optimus Primal.
Nice.
Flame Toys.
Yeah, I've got some cool stuff coming in next week. Mike has 2 of one of those things.
Yeah.
And then I something I bought last night that I'm really excited to get in the mail.
What do I have?
It's in the news. We'll get to it.
What'd you get, Mike?
The only thing I got, and I got it like a couple hours ago, was I went ahead and because I think the design actually looked pretty decent, the vehicle mode, but I got a Studio Series Bumblebee movie Wheeljack. I haven't transformed it yet. The only thing that I was disappointed was the size of it. It's not much bigger than Actually, it's probably around the same size as the New Age Legend figures I picked up a few weeks ago. But I mean, yeah, I mean,
Is it really that small? Because last I heard, it was like just a head shorter than the Earthrise Wheeljack.
that might be true then. But I mean, I'll have to do a size comparison, I guess, in your picture. But I just did not expect that. I was expecting more, honestly. I was expecting to be taller, is what I was really expecting.
Even still, like a head shorter than an Earthrise Wheeljack, that's pretty short.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the way things are now. Transformers are getting smaller.
They are, and I did order a Ratchet. He'll be here tomorrow, so I'm hoping he's actually taller. Maybe it was because they're just trying to make Wheeljack a short shit. I don't know.
Well,
the only problem I had with
really
it,
Stumpy in the movie.
The only thing that I really had a problem with it was the ball joint legs were extremely loose. I used some nail polish on it, but Dalton's going to send me a link for the other stuff, and I'll look into that. Another thing I got, and it's sitting right here in front of me, I can't believe I missed it. So the one thing I got that I know Dalton was extremely jealous was a Transformer Prime 10th Anniversary Breakdown. And the reason I got him was to go with the hammer that comes with the bulkhead for the wreckers. And we were all talking about how this set goes for like $100, yada, yada, yada. And there was a guy on TFW literally selling everything dirt cheap. I missed out on some deals of some great stuff he had, really cheap. But I was able to get this with the Viacon set for $60 shipped was what it paid for it. And then I turned around and I put the Viacon up on eBay, and within a few hours it sold for 60 plus shipping.
Who's getting smacked in the background?
My dinner.
Your dinner's getting smacked?
Yes.
Kitchen sounds.
Yes. And so basically I got this for free when you look at it. So once I put him in robot mode, I'm going to have to oil up his ball joints too, because he is a real floppy mess as well. And I'm hoping that's not going to be the trend with Hasbro toys from here on out. It really kind of sucks if it is.
Well, good thing is there's not very many ball joints anymore. They've got hinges and universal joints, so a little bit of that Kiki stuff that Joe has been telling us about. It worked on my Fangry from the box set last year.
Did it?
I still use Pledge floor polish on my stuff.
Really?
My voice can't do it. I can't do a Consuela voice.
No.
But it's mostly because you have to buy that stuff in such a big container that it's probably like a lifetime supply of Pledge.
I was gonna say that should go last forever.
I know.
Yeah, that was another one I was going to tell you about, Mike, was the Pledge floor polish.
So real quick before we get into sharing and everything, so Joe is decided he's going to take a few more weeks off. He's going to take a break, kind of like what I did last year. I took a break for a while. Candace has broken up with us behind the doors, and she no longer wants to play with the boys anymore. But she's taking a break as well. She's got real life issues or real life scenario problems where we're a bunch of man children and we don't give a shit about real life issues. And so I just don't fucking care. But she'll still be at Botcon. I don't think she would not be there. And
yeah, I think she's just taking a break, getting other priorities straight. She said.
She was like, "Fuck you guys, fuck you nerds.
Screw you guys, I'm going home."
Actually, I just don't want. Too much testosterone in this room. So, all right, let's move on to some screen share. We got some stuff we'll talk about.
We got lots of stuff to talk about.
That's because we're the Cybercast 2.0.
Well, not to that extreme. We don't look at everything, especially stuff that people check out like halfway through. Like no one here cares about Star Trek. No one here cares about DC or Hot Toys.
Dylan does.
Well,
No.
All right, Stasis Lock B Sports Podcast. You obviously know that. You're fucking watching it, you one lonely viewer. Instagram at Stasis Lock Podcast, Facebook B Source, Twitter Stasis Lock Cast, Stasis Lock Podcast at gmail.com, and the Facebook group B Source Society. Nothing to report that I pissed anybody off over there. I can't remember.
no, but thanks to this, we got something cool for Custom of the Week that we'll get into.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you reminded me about it, then you completely forget it.
Yeah. That's right. All right, move along.
Make sure to go answer those questions.
Agabus.com, buy today, damn near ship out today. He has a system called AG Bucks, Aggie Bucks, whatever we're fucking calling it. He does the price, Agabucks, okay. Price matching. This is the good thing. I've used it a few times. The only thing I do not like about it is that I cannot sit there and save it all. It has to be used on the next order.
It'd be cool if you could accumulate them.
Yes, and maybe I'll just get something for free.
But what I do like is most of the time, this isn't a guarantee, but most of the time, if you order early out enough in the day, you'll get a tracking number usually that same day.
Yes, that is true.
Like if you get something first thing in the morning, you'll get a tracking number that evening. And usually it'll be sent out the next day.
There's been times where he's
Well, I mean, like sent out from the post office. Like the post office will have it out usually the next day.
Yeah. All right, what we got?
So,
all right, this is you.
Yeah, just real quick, Dylan. Any notes?
All right. So I got one note.
That
Kelly,
I got us covered.
Kelly, that's her name, right? The lady that takes all the vacations.
Well, she's going to get a new name.
Yeah. She must have wanted to be, or she must have wanted to feel what it feels like to be a hard-boiled egg this episode. That's all I got to say.
Well, see, my first note is she wants to be a Karen right off the bat, complaining to people about the, the volcanic or the hot spring not being on, complaining to the hotel staff about turning it up. It's like, do you realize this is a natural hot spring? Like they don't have a thermostat, right? And then of course, we get the Predacons being idiots, making the volcano erupt by firing at bats. Like it's a 3-ounce flying rodent. What's it going to do to you?
Yeah, but there's a swarm of them, Dalton. It's scary.
Yeah, like 3 pounds worth. Anyways, I'm getting really tired of the constant recycled footage of Autobots getting introduced when they're on assignment. It's always the exact same thing.
Oh yeah, like the one car like flips out of the sign,
or crosswise driving on his 2 wheels along the guardrail.
That's how these shows are, though, Dalton.
Yeah.
They slap them together, man. They're just like, let's make it show as cheap as we can.
Well, and then they homage G1 with Ironhide Bumblebee cutting the path from the dam by cutting a path for the lava. And then I'm really surprised that Kelly doesn't have third-degree burns. Because some of those hot springs, I've heard it. I wonder if anyone's heard about some of those horror stories in Yellowstone about people falling in and getting their skin burnt off, basically.
Huh.
Yeah, there's certain ones that they tell you to stay the hell away from, and people do not listen because they're people, and people are stupid. Much like this show.
Well
not Stasis Lock, RID.
Yeah. Well,
Dalton, fixing to say, man, you should be more.
Dalton, they couldn't kill her off because she's got to come back next episode for her next vacation.
Yeah, for her next vacation. Yeah, for the next 23 vacations. This lady's got to be loaded in order to have all those vacations. Anyways.
Oh, sorry. Botcon is this August 25th through 28th, Nashville, Tennessee, at the Embassy Suites. To what I was going to say. We're going to talk later on in the show. That's our topic tonight is the Botcon exclusives that were announced the last couple of days. But we'll go ahead.
And speaking of announcements,
yeah, Frank Welker, which was something I really didn't see coming. The last time Welker did a Botcon was in 2015 in St. Charles, Illinois, at the whatever the name of that damn place was.
Pheasant Suites.
Pheasant Suites that recently burnt down to the ground. It is gone. I think it was arson. I think they're trying to build something bigger and better because no one wanted to come to their old shitty hotel. That's what I think of.
That was way too far away from Chicago.
It was like a 45-minute drive from the airport.
That's so stupid.
Yeah. So, Welker will be there the whole time, from what I've been told. They're going to have some sort of VIP package put together. I'm not sure. I'm sure there'll be more than just that. I think it's going to change up a little bit from what people might have seen back in 15. So hopefully,
I hope so. I'd love to get any kind of autograph or photo with him because if you're any person today, whether you're young or old, he was a part of your childhood. Whether it be, Freddy from Scooby-Doo or Megatron and TF Prime, aka one of the best versions of Megatron aside from Beast Wars. Like TF Prime Megatron is top tier for me.
all right,
Cool.
Yeah, same with Soundwave. But
okay,
on.
go back. I saw that. It's Friday and Saturday.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, those ones have Sunday, so it's just Friday, Saturday. Okay. All right, I just now realized I saw that. Stasis Lock Parts Party will be at the Embassy Suites. Room number will be posted on some social media sites. They'll probably be buried by the wiener over there at TFW 2005 that likes to hide our shit.
That's why we keep making new threads over and over and over again until we get banned.
We'll eventually get banned.
We'll pull Lewandowski, if you know who I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Then, but yeah, we have a exclusive hammer that will go with your Wreck and Roll figures if you want one. Limited to 25 pieces, 10 total, and that is it.
Brett's backstage.
I know I'm making them white.
Ooh.
You're late. You gotta wait.
If you're late, you gotta wait.
And so we'll have that 25 again. We'll leading up to it. We'll get it all hyped up, and then we'll get the room number once we find out what it is.
As long as Brett gets number 7, that's all that matters.
That's all you want. That's right. Brett wants number 7, right?
7.
Yep. Forever
Well,
always.
actually, you're actually going to get number 7 of the special run of hammers.
I'm getting 7 of both.
Ooh.
No, you don't.
You're getting 7 out of 5.
Yep.
Like,
that's what we already decided.
even if there's 2, it's 7 out of 2.
I told him I don't care how many you make, but just make mine number 7. Even if there's not a 5 or 6. Just make mine 7.
That's what you do.
All
All right, move along. Art of the week. I'll do this.
So we got a Skorn, but our favorite fembot as of late from Ryan Miller. I really want a figure of Skorn. I've been saying it for the past year. I really want a figure of her. Like, even if it's a reissue of Snapper.
That'd be cool. I'd be down with that.
And then give us a new Nyx with just remolded head with the flight goggles.
Yeah, it could work too.
That could work.
Just a snapper.
Batman?
Snapper, and then Optimus Primal with the brown bat colors.
Yeah.
Was she brown? Yeah. Some really awesome stuff right here. The McDonald's bots upgraded, better, faster, and stronger. More.
I thought this was cool.
Da, 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 da. I'm loving it.
I'm loving this. This was done by Dimooch. I can't remember what his actual name is. It's right on the
Not
tip of
sure.
my tongue. Do you remember Brett? He used to work a lot with Derek J. Wyatt.
No, I can't think of him.
It's right there on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember. But yeah, we got the Manta Ray, the Beetle, Rhino, Panther, and then look at that little under 3.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think Grimlockham has renamed the Panther to Mirage, and then the what did he name the Rhino? Warpath.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it was Warpath. Which I mean, it works. Like, yeah, really awesome stuff there. And then I thought this was funny, so I threw it in here. Draw me like one of your French convoys.
Yeah, this looks like the Dirk Dynabot pose.
It does, yeah. Mukin. I don't know, Japanese, but I don't know. Lio Convoy's still one of my favorite leaders, so moving on.
Wish a big convoy would get more love.
Yeah.
Seems like we always get Primal and we always get whatever his name, Lio Convoy. We never get big convoy.
Mike, at your suggestion.
Oh, sorry, I'm reading something. Oh, yeah. I saw these. When I saw these, was this an actual thing and I missed out on it, or did he just use multiple Legos from other areas?
No, these are actual Kreons, but it's not an official Tripredacus Council. This is a mishmash of different characters and parts. Like, I believe that, I can't remember what the weapon's called. I know it's from Star Trek.
Oh, that's the Cleon weapon.
Batlift.
Yeah. So that I'm guessing this is supposed to be Sea Clamp, Ramhorn, and Cicadacon? Or Ramhorn and Cicadacon?
Yeah, I saw those and I thought that was pretty cool. So,
so yeah, neat little stuff. Yeah, this is something you can find on the Beast Wars Society. Is either customs like this or some fan art discussion, buy, sell, trade. So yeah, a little plug for our group there. Trash of the week, nothing. So we got some news for you.
hold on, let me get back to our story. All right.
Sleeping on the job.
Reading on the job.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
Hang on.
Hasbro.
There we go.
Hasbro came out. We already knew this was a thing. We've seen images, but it's officially out. Pre-orders are up. I think it's a little pricey if you're not a member of the overpriced Hasbro Pulse, whatever it is.
Well,
because I ordered 2 and it ended up being like right at $100 pre-order.
Well, another thing is you're also paying for the comic that comes with it.
I can get the damn comic in my shop, but that's okay. I'll take the comic.
But speaking of the comics, some awesome art once again by Casey Collier. Like, I love that artwork.
Didn't they release Ultra Magnuses? I can't remember.
I believe so. Yeah. So we've got 3 more to go.
I think one's going to be. Metroplex. I really do.
Be interesting, but
it's
hopefully
going to be that
not
shovel one. It's going to be that shovel one.
I'm hoping it's the Titans Return or not Titans Return, the 2013 based on the art from the comic.
That's what I would kind of hope for, and if they do.
But I hope they hold off on that because we already got that Guardian robot that's supposed to be coming out this year. I do not want to pay for 3 Titans this year.
Let me tell you what's so messed up right now is that these are supposed to be shipped out November the 1st. The same time Wreck and Rule is supposed to come out.
Well, I still stand by what we experienced with the Golden Disc collection, that's just their safe line. Like, it could come out sooner, it could come out later.
What if it doesn't?
Huh?
And what if it doesn't? And you get hit for not only 5 Wreck and Rules, but 5 Shattered Glass.
I think some of these we'll see before that deadline.
You never know, man.
It's happened before. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's just speculation at this point.
Didn't they ship the last ones out of order?
Yeah, well, a little bit, yeah, because Starscream got delayed, and I think Skyfire got delayed a little bit.
Brett, you still there? You're awfully quiet.
Yep, I'm here.
Let's
All right.
move it on.
Moving on. So yeah, this here is a thing, and the one thing I can say about this is I'm glad we're finally getting a hauler, and I'm even more excited for the box. I like
the box
the
is
old,
awesome.
the '80s vibe I'm getting here from original Transformers in vehicle mode in a box like this. So that's what I like about this.
Well, I like the name too. Like they're naming it after like kind of like an Indy in it or Indy 500. So you get the Speedia 500 just like from the Cybertron series. So
Yeah, it looks nice color.
Yeah. And then he's got a remolded face. Hopefully he's got remolded pegs because he's being packaged in vehicle mode. You don't want to snap those pegs right off when you first transform him.
God, let's hope they actually listen to us.
I mean, they did with them with Inferno, so hopefully they get it fixed with Hauler. My only disappointment is he's got the blue windows instead of the purple like he's supposed to have, but that's something either I
Toy
can fix
hacks.
myself with paint or toy hacks. So moving on from that, we got our first little look at Core Class Shockwave.
Now, the Shockwave, is this supposed to be, this is the same one as what is going with Studio Series, is it?
No, this is based on his from Siege.
See, here's the problem I have. I don't, why do they, I mean, I understand maybe they're doing because you can use him as a weapon, but I'm more the point of why the fuck are you making a Voyager-sized character legend size? That makes zero sense to me.
Okay, Megatron, Optimus Prime, Soundwave, Starscream, Skywarp.
None of them make sense to me. I don't get it.
They go with your Titans.
Well, that's what you got those little mini things for.
Well, these
The
go with your
Albitron.
Micromasters.
I don't know. I just sold all my. I just sold all my
Those
core
go with
class.
Unicron.
What was I doing?
I said I just sold all my core class stuff.
I don't have many core class at all. Honestly, I think I'm looking at Soundwave from Kingdom or whatever line he came out in. But
Yeah, I mean he was the best out of Kingdom, and I think Shockwave and Iguanas are going to be the best two out of Legacy for core class. Like I like this little Shockwave. You can take the little satellite out of his hand, which is an homage to Energon, I think.
I didn't mind the Starscream from core class. I thought that was pretty fun.
Yeah, Hot Rod is easily the worst. Period. Like if you saw my review, little shameless plug, I kind of trashed that thing.
Oh really?
Yeah. He was a floppy mess out of the box. He's got that gaping hole in the back of his head. Like
Last
all
time
the
I
others
remember-
do, but he was the worst.
last time I remember, I think Brett won like 3 of these
3 or what?
Shockwaves.
1.
What?
You mean 1?
You want 3 of them.
Oh, want. No, I don't want this piece of crap.
Now, with that satellite dish, paint it up as Energon 6-shot, and I'll be all over that.
Yeah, I would be too if it was Voyager class.
I think I still have the Botcon from this, and I think it's dumb. I didn't care for it.
All the reflectors.
Yeah.
Well,
The Reflector's my favorite character.
It was never meant to be a reflector in the first place, so no wonder you don't like it.
I just didn't like the toy itself.
No, moving on. Speaking
Now,
of
when y'all
Velocitron,
mention, real quick, when you mention the Botcon 16 ones, I actually like those.
they're okay. They
I mean,
work.
the fan mode on it sucked, in my opinion.
Yeah. But as little ships, yeah.
All right, go ahead, Dol.
But yeah, speaking of the Velocitron stuff, here we got Clampdown. So all that's left to see is Burnout, was it Road Rocket and Cosmos?
Can
And
we get an official count on how many times they've used this fucking mold?
Okay,
Lot.
so
A lot.
Too many to
okay,
count.
No
okay,
shit, man. I
let's,
lost count.
let's do it live right here. So Sideswipe, Red Alert, Sideswipe and Red Alert again for the
Recolor.
Netflix stuff. So that's 4. Both versions of Deep Cover, so that's 6.
The
Tigertrax 7, Gigatron or Gigawatt. That's 8.
Mm-hmm.
But
Um,
Did you say Red Alert?
yeah, I said that.
the sad thing is, I have every single one they've done. That's what's fucking sad. Every recaller, every Netflix,
And then
every...
the 2 Kingdom versions, or 3 if you include this now. So at least 10 times, 10 to 12 times.
It's almost as bad as the Megatron.
Oh, they did.
I have every one of those too.
Didn't they do a G2 version also?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that one.
There's another one.
I actually like the G2 one.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on
G2.
someone to give me some stickers on that as well. I
Toy
can't
Hacks
remember
has
who
them.
the fuck that- I don't want those stickers.
Yeah, that G2 one was really nice, actually.
Especially if you
I
got
missed that one.
the upgrades for it. I wish it came with the snarling face from the comics, like the MP had.
Yeah, the MP was cool too.
Yeah, I'm excited for Clampdown. He's got the correct Red Alert head. So
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
okay.
get the clipped horns. He's side by side with Red Alert. Now, if anything, I'd rather he had the black vents on the back here. I think that would make him stand out a little bit more.
Looks a little plain.
Do it? Yeah.
He looks a little plainy.
That's a lot
Or
of white
even
to yellow.
Or some kanji instead of just standard English police. Because I don't think you're going to see one of these patrolling, doing highway patrol in the U.S. It's usually more of a Japan and Dubai scenario.
Well, if it was kanji, it would almost be already Prowl, wouldn't it?
Oh God, yeah. Add some more blue to it. Give him the thrusters back here.
Yeah, that might be kind of cool.
Yeah. Moving on. Well,
There we go. You gave them 3 more uses for that Dalton.
This is what I can't wait for.
yeah, from the 4-pack.
Yeah, so that's what it's probably going to be, is the 4-pack, right?
Did they say what all's going to be in it?
It's this toy color Scorponok, Parasite, so Halloween Horcon Waspinator, and then G1 Goldbug.
Oh, they got to slip in a fucking gold bug.
Mm-hmm.
It's Buzzworthy Bumblebee, so you got to have a Bumblebee somehow in there, even though there's not with the blue streak.
So there's 2 of the 4 I want, which is this and Scorponok.
Definitely one Scorponok.
I want the whole set. I want a Goldbug to complete my 86 stuff or my Season 3 stuff.
The Horicon, I'm actually good with what Botcon came in 2015.
I'll say I do that, and then I add another one, so there's part of the swarm.
And I still stand by this by saying I feel like the Generation 30 mold is superior to the new Waspinator mold.
I mean, it is, but completion of brain.
Some. I like them both.
I like how it's got better articulation, somewhat.
Yeah, I just wish they would have made it a little bigger.
Yeah. So, moving on. Here you go, Brett.
Okay, I'm
Brett
waiting.
hates that thing.
Still waiting.
I mean, as the trailer base, it looks a lot better.
Dumb.
He doesn't matter. He still don't like it.
Dumb. Stupid.
You get the gun.
He
you get a
doesn't
better
understand
sword.
what they're doing. Hey,
I
what was
don't
you call
yike
me
it.
third party? While they're doing
I dig it. It looks cool.
I don't yike it.
Like, Hasbro should have just included all this stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, they wouldn't have included
From the start.
They wouldn't have included the last picture because that was third party that did that to begin with.
Yeah, but they would have left it open for you to do. They wouldn't have advertised it. They would have left it open.
I doubt that.
I don't know. I'd rather than someone do the.
You're
the toy
giving
style
them
missile
too
launcher.
much credit.
Brother, you just took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Literally, I think they used them too much credit.
That's right.
I would have rather someone do the little 5 missile launcher and the little disc launcher, just as an homage. It doesn't have to fire the discs, but at least put something there that looks like it. I like the idea of the foam dart. Like that's always been a fun part of that mold.
I like everything really on this, except for I guess the trailer mode or the third party part of it, because I never was able to get my third party kit to work correctly on that.
Yeah, the joints were so janky, like it would fall over backwards.
But I like the sword, I like the gun, I like everything to make it look like the base from the original. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would actually display mine like that because I mean, right now the trailer is sitting in the corner by itself because it had nothing with it.
I just hope that, I don't know, I'd rather have non-F do something instead of 3D printed stuff because better plastic.
I agree with that in general. Not for this, but I agree with that in general.
I'm sure they're working on it, though.
Probably.
I mean, you have to admit some of the kits that we've gotten. I mean, in my opinion, they're hit or miss. Some of them are really good quality, and you don't see the lines and everything, and then others looks like a garage kit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So moving on, here we go, Mike.
So this here, the reason I wanted to include this was that this is a custom figure.
Because you got one.
Anywho, I got one-ish, and so if you know it's sold out. It's limited 25. It was on Night Shining's website, and if you've done a Botcon custom class in the past, you know everyone should know who Sean Testman is by now if you've done it. And he did these. And most of us here in this chat right now, me, Brett, and Dalton, we got a Unit 3 from RoboCon 2019.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That was, if I remember correctly, there was only 7 made. That's my understanding.
I think there was 8.
One of the two. But the work he does, you can't tell between custom and production. It's that fucking good.
It is good.
It is. I mean, literally, I don't know how the man does it, honestly. I mean,
magic.
He might. I mean, Alakaboo, motherfuckers, sprinkle some fairy dust on that shit. And but the cool thing about this is that they're actually including a file card for him, which would go with the Botcon 2013 Machine Wars set. This was a cool thing. It is sold out. It was pricey. I kind of regretted it, but then I'm like, I'll be okay.
I think for the custom tech spec card, limited as it is, and of course the artwork and the custom itself, personally, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than what I would have. I mean, I was thinking when I first heard about it before they told us the price before it even went up, I was thinking $75.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm just cheap. I guess that's what it is. Brett can testify to that.
Cheap ass.
I know. And so, yeah, I mean, it's a cool thing. It's sold out. But, you know, I know there's some people that found out about it too late. It did go up the night before I guess it was officially supposed to be up. It stayed up for about a day. I was surprised it stayed up as long as it did. I wasn't expecting it to stay up as long as it did. But I'm sure Dalton will review it and 2 people will watch it, and that'll be about it, right, Dalton?
You're probably not wrong.
Mike, you and I going to watch it?
That's us 2. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I was too late to the email on this thing, but I probably wouldn't have got it anyways.
Probably sold as soon as you got it.
I mean, the one thing I have to say is that this is a niche thing for Machine Wars, in my opinion. And I do recall hearing, or Pete even mentioning at one time in a conversation, that Machine Wars is his favorite line of everything, which I found strange. I mean, there's some great figures in there, I think. But again, there's not many Machine War characters or figures. There was 12 or 13? 13, 12?
It might have been 14, but I mean, it was a short line.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, still, I mean, they're, you know, everyone has their niche, and I kind of think maybe, and this is just me shooting out my ass, is that we might see another one down the road. You know, it just really depends. I wouldn't count it out in my opinion, but that's just me. You have to ask a Night Shining Ink on that. There's going to be more characters down the road.
I'd love to see more because it's just such unique takes on the characters. Like, who would have thought we'd got a Bumblebee that turned into a little Sherman tank?
What I really like is the B logo there in the waist.
Yeah, from the Bumblebee movie.
Yeah, I like that
That's
too.
pretty cool. So, all right, what we got?
There we go. We got our first look
Brett,
at the pin.
take it away on this one. This is yours.
Yeah. Botcon 2022. Be there. Be there or be square. Q. Box.
This-
That's all you got? You
Disc?
love this pin.
I do. I really like the pen. No.
So
People were talking about if that was the golden disc in the back. Could be.
It looks like the Looney Tunes
Could be
logo,
just a
like when
record.
there's the ring for the Looney Tunes logo.
That's all, folks.
Well, that or at the beginning, like the rainbow ring going through.
So when I first saw this pin, I thought the cube in the front was the Allspark is what I thought at first until we started seeing exclusives. And it made sense to me on what it is. The background can go either way. You can think of it being the golden disc because
I
it's
saw
the
people
sound
saying that.
of the sound of Earth. But then, of course, you have to think about where we're going to be at, which is Nashville, Tennessee.
Right, exactly.
Which is basically
Music City.
Music City. So the record makes sense. I mean, it's a great concept. But, you know, I can't recall if Botcon's past even paid homage anyway like that. Maybe the 2006, the Golden Disc pin.
Yep.
But that was the 1 in 100. But when you go back to box pins, I don't recall any box pins being that way at all.
Yep.
Some
All
things
of
are
them
new.
all of them were usually this whatever symbol with the location.
Right.
Got to make it different, right?
Yep.
Change things up a little.
Well, speaking of changing things up a little, we got our first exclusive.
Yeah.
So when I first saw these, I was kind of taken back, and I had to think about it. And I've voiced to a couple people that I was, but then looking up this company called 52 Toys is not a third-party company. It is a separate company with their own IPs.
See, people, and I was going to talk about that. People get hung up. That's okay. People get hung up on what the term third party means. Third party means a copyright infringed product that was not made by, a product that was not made by the original manufacturer or designer. And this is not that. This is its own thing. So it's not third party. I mean, 100%
Right, it's own.
I've had this argument with individuals, and people are gonna, you're either gonna like this or you're not. I mean, it is what it is. I think that once people figure out what they are, it'll make a lot more sense without giving anything away.
You don't want us talking about it?
You can talk about it all you want.
Okay, so real
Is there a
quick,
helicopter inbound?
it might be my fan in the background.
Well, I just hear this like clicking noise. Like,
Oh, well, that wasn't me. But anyway, real quick. So if you notice in the first picture, is that some Louisiana swampland I see in the background? So I don't know. But anyways, so if you are, I'm not going to say a true Botcon fan or your Botcon history, one thing I've noticed with all four of these reveals is that each character pays homage to something else, which I think, in my opinion, I'm not being biased just because Brett's on here. Brett knows I'll tell him exactly what I think. And I think it's a pretty cool homage to certain things.
Mm-hmm.
The homage to this one, and I was actually lost on this one until Dalton told me what it was. And Dalton, what was it? How much on this one again? It was
It's
the
like
white alligator Megatron, right?
like
Okay.
completely obscure. Never had a toy. All there was like a
Concept.
comic image and a
Right.
concept art.
And this goes back to other Botcon stuff where look at the double pretender that we got in 15. It was nothing but a concept. Botcon gave it to us. Now, granted, this does not transform into a robot. Right. I understand all of us nerds. That's what we
Robot
want.
Gator.
It's transforming robots. That's it. But if you've been hiding under a rock, when Botcon came back around, they strictly said, and if you can't fucking read, then you just can't fucking read.
Okay.
But listen to what I'm going to tell you is that they said from the get-go that they were not going to use Hasbro products. They are not going to be what they were in the past. They're going to offer you something different from other companies, which is what they've done, going back to Valaverse using the Wasp Raider, making it in homage to Waspinator out of the Swarm Trooper, which I thought was good. You know what? All this is not going to be everybody's fucking cup of tea, period. This is going to be kind of a niche or a diehard Botcon fan that's going to come. I've heard it just like Brett has on both sides of the fence. People were hyped for it, and then they saw this and like, what the hell is this shit? Then I explained it to not one, but two people today what I just said about what Botcon was going to be from the get-go. And granted, I told Brett I wasn't, what? Then I looked into it. I read up on this company. I've looked at a lot of the other stuff. I've actually ordered something else that I thought looked really cool. And I think it's different. No offense, Brett, but who the fuck wants fucking repainted shit constantly from Hasbro's product?
Yeah, so this basically, the thing I'm looking forward to, and I've already seen it in the community, is there are a lot of people who collect 52 toys. And they may not collect Botcon stuff, and they may not collect even Transformers, but they collect these. So now we have a new market and hopefully some more new fans that can come and experience Botcon.
Well,
and possibly, you might find you just made a brand new Transformer fan because they go there and have a great time.
Well, see, I'm part of those that were like really like, what the hell is this? When I first got it, when I first saw the announcement, it's growing on me more and more. It's like, okay, yeah, these are neat. I'm gonna check them out, see if I really like them or not. If not, I know someone who would really love these, and I'm going to be living with them. So
I can tell you,
it's an absolute win.
Yeah, I can tell you that there's a lot of thought put into the transformation for these. How's that? I've transformed every single one of these, and they're neat. They're kind of like, in my opinion, they're like desk fiddlebots. You have them on your desk and you transform them and this, that, and the other. And yes, they do come with a case that you can put them in. And everyone was like, well, what's, make a wall, whatever. It's just, once again, just wait until you find everything out about them. But, and I'm not here to convert anyone. I mean, if you don't like them, you don't like them. Simple. But yeah, we can't, there's things that we cannot do and will not do. But this is 100% legit. This is an original concept, and we were able to get them to make these 4 amazing bots.
So real quick on this one here, that flame, is that supposed to be like fire on his back?
It's actually a fish.
That's who Angleron is. It's his little fish companion.
And it actually, his chest opens up and it goes inside also.
See, I would prefer like a
so
bird, like the birds that clean the crocodile's teeth.
Yeah. But when you get to the other ones, you'll see that.
Oh, you mean like this one?
They're accessories. Yeah.
Now this one here, in our chat, we were all trying to figure out who it was. And
I knew
Dakota was-
who it was.
Brett comes in and just, yeah, it's this.
Yeah, he
Like,
slips it out, and I'm like,
Yeah.
and I tell Dakota, I was like, yeah, Shattered Glass Wrong. He goes, yeah, Dalton figured it out. I'm like, no, fucking Brett blabbed it.
I just said it.
I haven't said the chat that Brett
went-
said it.
All you
Dakota
gotta do
would
is go to
tell
the
us who it was.
website and you can read the tag.
Dakota was trying to keep it a secret and everything.
Eh.
That was
So
funny.
once I was told what it was, you go back and see it. You see the black, you see the purple. And when I was talking to Dalton off air about this, I even told him that if you look at the translucent part on the front leg and the tail, that pays homage to 2008 Hot Rod's blast effect that
Right.
went in
His
his
missile.
gun. Something, again, this is some stuff you gotta, that not the newer Botcon fans will know about that don't know the history of Botcon. Now, I had a friend of mine, another friend called me today, and he says, his exact words like, what is this shit Botcon's doing? And I explained, and then I take it back, it was 3 people today I told that to. But he thought the coolest one out of the whole set of 4 was the dragon. He's like, it's absolutely amazing that dragon folds up into that box.
It is. It is
I
crazy.
will say this. I found this to be the most complicated transformation. You would think it would be just like maybe a slinky. You would just pull it out, and extend it. No,
No, this
No,
one's
there's
more
ball
like a
joints
puzzle
everywhere.
yours.
Is there?
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Ball
Hope there's a
joints.
video of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Video.
I wanted to get the green one of this actually before this was announced. There's like a green version of this.
Kind of like was it Shenron? from
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
And I forget who it was. It was like SLB Vlog who had it, and he was like showing it to me. It was pretty cool, man. Pretty sweet.
Everyone that was in on this to get these, come up with the colors, the concepts, and everything. It seems like every single person has their favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know one person that loves this one.
Now,
Yeah.
see it. If I had to put my idea in there, I would have done these colors on the lion, personally, because the lion seems more Rodimus to me. But the dragon's really cool. It's starting to grow on me.
And
it's going to happen.
It's actually bigger than you think.
That's not what she said.
Not to you.
No.
Yeah, because there's like two sizes, right, Brett? There's like Mega Box and Beast Box.
Yeah. These are, I think. I don't quote me. I think there's a standard size, and that's what this is.
Yeah.
Are all 4 of these the same box size when transformed into the box?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can actually the cases are interchangeable.
Okay. Very cool.
That's cool.
All right. Well,
Moving on to the third one.
This
This
is my
one-
favorite.
yeah. So this one here, I thought was cool. I did not. When I looked through everything on BBTS and I saw this one, I thought it was pretty cool how it came with this accessory,
Mhm.
which I think this is part of their deluxe line, if I remember correctly reading.
Yeah, there are 2 different price points
Yes.
from 52 Toys. So yeah, it has to do and I think they even have one where they offer, it's like a fish, and you could buy it with or without the accessory for 2 different prices.
Is that the squid or the octopus?
It might be. I just remember
That one's
scrolling
pretty
through it and
awesome.
see it. There's
That
some
one.
far out ones. There's some pretty far out ones. So, but this
Yeah, I
one,
like-
this one actually has. It's hard to tell, but it actually has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 accessories.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because
The little Joey.
the Roo, yeah, the little Joey, the boxing gloves come off.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
There's
that.
the trainer, and it has the 2 arms; those come off, and you could use them for other things.
Oh, looks like you can plug them into different places.
Right. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's cool.
So yeah, I mean, and like I said, the little gloves, you can take them off.
Yeah, I like the little baby kangaroo. It's pretty awesome.
The thing I don't like about this picture is you can't tell, but he stores in her tummy.
Oh, she's got a little pouch.
Yeah, but you can actually open it and have him sticking his head out.
That's adorable.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Now, I was telling Mike before the show, instead of spelling Rue like the actual animal, I would have done it like spelled it out, kind of like how Motley Crue does it, with the U with the 2 I's and then the E.
I can't really do that.
But yeah, I if you can't tell, should we say who this is an homage to?
Shatter.
Already been announced.
Yeah, Shatter
Oh,
Class, the Soundwave from Botcon 2012, which should have been
his sister.
really simple.
Right, it's his sister.
It's neat.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is my favorite.
My favorite is this next one,
Yeah, I like this one
which
too.
is Siberius.
Yeah. And I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if he came with an accessory or not. Now that I think about it. But I guess, it would be in the picture, so I guess not.
Yeah.
I can't remember. So this, you guys do know what this is, right?
Yeah, it's Mutant Tigertron.
It's what?
Mutant Tigertron.
Well, it's the first concept color.
Oh yeah, the concept colors.
Yeah, the
but-
Toy Fair. Toy Fair Tigertron.
Right. So you have the alligator in concept colors, and now we have the tiger in concept colors.
Yeah, it's awesome. Isn't this also Shadowglass Cheetor colors too?
Yeah, but Shatterglass Cheater still had the spots.
Right. Okay. I gotcha. It's cool.
Yeah.
The other thing that's kind of neat, and you can see it, but those two blades in the back,
Mhm.
you can swing them around to fold up on his back. They do fold in on each other, so that he doesn't have this attack mode, or you can spray him out like this for like an attack mode or a flight mode.
Okay.
Nice.
I like how with the black on the legs, it looks like he could fold up his legs to become like snowmobile treads. I don't know. For some reason, I just think of
did not
like,
see that. So.
for some reason, I think of was it Transmetal Rhinox?
Rhinox.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sabertooth Tiger. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the rest of these over the rest of the week being announced.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
how many's in the set again? 12 in the box set?
No, 4. There's only 4 figures that have been announced. They will be in the box set, which was, I'm sure, pretty easy to cut the box down correctly, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then, so you get these 4 plus the pin.
Right. So it's not just a box that all 4 of these fit in, because we had to make room for the pin, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as of right now, this here, from what was said earlier today, the registration will go up Friday, and it will. But then, of course, we don't know what of anything else. Nothing's been announced. There could be more.
I think so.
Someone said something on TFW about sets, and there's nothing's been officially said. Don't know what else is coming. So, Botcon old is probably the same as the new. They like to have little surprises.
I want you to stay tuned.
I am sure there's going to be some surprises.
So,
I sure hope so. I mean, yeah.
See, the only sucky part about this is I really like these, Brett. This is probably another rabbit hole for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've already got 2 I want to pick up.
Mike was telling me we were talking about it. He goes, I think I'm gonna pick this one up and this one up. And I went, I don't know if I want to go down that rabbit hole, because I kind of looked a little bit, and there's some really, really neat ones.
Yeah.
So I got the Wasp one they had, but then the other one I saw that I really liked was the octopus. There's
Uh-oh. You're taking it now.
Is that your last screen share?
Yep.
Okay.
Just to give you an idea, I'm trying to figure out. Like I've got Motley right here, and I'm trying to. How many points of articulation?
How many points of joint?
3, so it makes 6. 7 with the tail. The neck. The head is on a ball joint. The arms are on ball joints. And then the hands are on wrist up and down. And then the neat thing is because of transformation, his ear just folds down. So
Cool.
And you can I'm 99% sure the visor comes off. It does on mine, but this is a pre-production piece.
Okay.
I don't think they glued it on. So I think you could, if you wanted to take it off, you could.
Is there like sculpted details underneath of it, or?
Mine is blank, but it looks like there's indentation for eyes.
Okay.
And now I think about it, because you can flip it up, I can't see them gluing it down. So you could like flip it up if you wanted to recreate like a bandana. You can flip it up, like the green bandana, get it, or you can put it down and make it a visor.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more if we can, if we got any more reveals. Definitely looking forward to registration.
So real quick, I want to show this one off that is on
The big crab.
When I saw this one, first thing I thought of, if you go back to Transformers 1986, in the planet where they crash in the water, the fish that goes by has the light on top of his head.
Yeah, that's like a anglerfish, right?
Yep.
That's cool.
See, when I saw this, I was thinking of Star Wars.
I was thinking of Finding Nemo.
Because if I remember correctly, in one of the not the trilogy, the prequels.
Oh, the Gooba fish?
Yeah. I thought it reminded me of that. And I actually thought that they were homaging a Star Wars character, because they do have licenses with other brands.
Yeah, they've got like some Marvel ones, I think, right? It's Iron Man and Hulk and Thanos. I think I saw.
Yeah, this is the one I got right here.
Oh, dang, dude. Mike, you're going to make me spend some money, dude.
Same here.
And then,
oh, that's sick.
See, there's your Shattered Glass Watchman hitter already.
See, Dakota was going to get this to go for his cowboy figures.
Oh, the lava?
Yeah. And then, what else was
Oh, that was cool. That'd be cool as a mock kick.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess this is the original. No, that's not it.
Nope.
No, that's a different one.
That one's
one?
more
That's
like Ravage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's badass, too.
This has been perfect right here for an Insecticon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or actually, that one right there would
colors.
be perfect for Insecticon in those colors alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like was it Chop? No, Chop Shop's the Stag Beetle. This is Barrage.
And so some of the designs that we looked at and toyed around with, no pun intended, we didn't go with them because the colors that we would choose for those particular characters were really close to some of these colors. So it was just too close. It didn't, you don't want to make something that looks almost like what they have, at Big Bad Toys,
Right.
or any of the retailers.
How big are they? I want to say they're like 3 inches in box.
Rue
right?
is, or Motley's on his legs and his tail, of course, properly standing. I have a tape measure here, and he is to his head just under 5.5 inches tall.
So about deluxe size.
Yeah, they'd fit in with that.
Like Scout to deluxe size. If the Dragon is probably a little bit more towards Vorge's size in length.
He's very very slender.
Long boy.
Yes, but like I was reading some of the comments, and someone said that they like them and they use them as their Transformers like pets.
That's cute.
And I thought that's not a bad idea. You know, like your companion. Yeah.
I think Deluxe reviews these. I think I've
Deluxe
seen
and Shoki and
yeah.
Pia.
I feel like I've seen his videos on them.
I really want to get that firm hand of the wolf. I think that one would be like perfect for like Rodimus Primal or Snarl, like Cybertron
Brett?
Snarl.
Can you show the one you were talking about just now next to something else?
Yeah, like a video comparison, like showing it side by side.
Probably not. And that's more so because, Mike, I told you what happened today to me. And
Yeah.
I got sun poisoning. I am like a lobster.
Oof.
And I was not feeling it. Yeah.
Like they even did a Santa. Did you see that one?
Yeah, like I said.
Well, did you see the Winnie the Pooh?
No.
Yeah, Mike, the one that he clicked on, it was the beetle. It was right underneath it. They've done a ton of them. There's a
Oh
ton of
man,
different ones.
there's like a dragon horse. That's crazy looking.
They did. They also did the Ninja Turtles, and
Yeah,
two of
so
them
they
combined
conformed
it- they
together to
combined
make
it to
the
the-
party band.
Yeah.
Looks like a predator also. So cool.
You know what? I'm looking forward to these.
Looks like they did some penguins also.
Rick wants to know if there's a koala.
Is there?
Like just in
Hey.
on their regular stuff.
I don't know.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Can you pull up that thing again from Big Bad Toys and show them my favorite?
Dang, they did like a turtle with a cannon on its back. That's
Yeah.
badass.
That reminded me
Oh,
of
that's
what's that?
Blastoise.
Not Squirtle. His
Blastoise.
that's it.
That's pretty badass.
Let's see if Mike gets to the one I like.
Blastoise is just a good turtle.
You remember which one it was, right?
Give me a second.
See the Winnie.
Oh,
And then they did-
God.
And they did Lilo, or is that Stitch? Stitch.
There you go, Rick. Is that a koala?
That's
That
just
looks-
a
that looks
regular
like
bear.
no, that's a bear. A
That's
Klondike.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a grizzly bear.
This is Brett's favorite right here.
Yeah, I like that one. Click on it.
That's cool.
Oh, the penguins.
Yeah, but
And
they
they're-
all go together and make the box.
Yeah.
You get 4 penguins and
You have 4 little
One.
penguins. One's the king. He's a king penguin.
Oh, they all have the different thing for cards.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, that's neat.
Yeah,
my
they
sister
go
would love
together.
that. She loves
I
penguins.
don't know why, but I was like, that's cool.
They all huddle together. That is adorable.
I thought that was neat.
Yeah, this is a rabbit hole right here.
I really like
Yep.
that wolf on the first page.
Mhm.
So
There's the one.
Yeah, look at that turtle, Mike. That's cool. If you go down.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you got to go on page 2, right?
Yeah, I think it was page 2.
I don't know.
There you go.
Go down.
That's
Yeah,
it right there.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Jasmine.
So it is. Oh,
Get some.
Jets. Oh, okay. My bad.
You're good.
I like this one too.
That's cool.
That'd be cool as in God Neptune colors, or
Oh
even
man,
Universe 2003 Piranacon colors.
Dalton, stop
Oh,
it.
yeah. I was going to say, just think about the Piranacon. I guarantee there's enough of them you can make a little team.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I'm
there's
just
there's a
thinking
lot of aquatic characters that they
I'm
did.
just thinking of Snaptrap.
Yeah, there's
And
a shark
that,
too, right?
What's that gold one right there, above the anglerfish?
Looks like a lion.
Desert
Desert meteor.
Meteor.
Oh, it's the regular lion. Okay, The white line is the one I'd really love, and then there's the owl that
Oh,
looks like
that's my second favorite. Is the owl.
Looks like a Bubo from Clash of the Titans.
Yes, it does. And I don't think that was a mistake. I think that was done intentionally.
I used to watch that movie as a kid with my dad.
White noise.
Yeah, that is neat. That is neat. Right there. That's how I would display it. The stoic pose.
Yeah, that one's cool, man.
There was a parrot in here. There's a mantis.
Oh, the mantis.
That's a Toy Story aliens. See? You got
well, I think Mike's also in a mix of other stuff from the
I
company.
think I am too. These are mixed in for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that Winnie the Pooh is actually one that.
I saw it on there. I was like, that's wild.
Oh, that shark is cool.
Look at the crab.
Yeah, you know what the shark reminds me of? Poison bite.
Mm-hmm.
100%. Poison bite right there. Even close to the colors.
Bite me.
And it says bite me.
Well, I think I'm going to spend a lot of money on these.
Trying to find that octopus. Here it is.
I would have just gone to the thing that says Beast Box. That way it narrows down the search.
I did put Beast Box.
Oh, that's awesome. That's like a taco tank, man.
Then there was a deluxe.
Get a little tiny octopus painted up like Ickard, or a little squid painted up like Ickard. The rhino, there you go. You get Rhinox and.
I don't think that they. I don't think that their sizes are any different. Like, I think this is just the same size.
Well, I mean, like the little fish that comes with.
But they come with extra things, and that's the price difference, I think.
Right.
That's so cool. So yeah, probably no koala. I mean, this probably isn't everything they have in existence.
Just wait, they seem to be making just about everything.
Yeah. I saw one last night because I was looking at these last night too. It was like 3 little dinosaurs, and I thought that would be neat as like the Cyberaptors from the Beast Wars cartoon,
or as a Dinobot, Grimlock, and
yeah, they were like 3 little raptors.
Thrustor.
Yeah.
Or
that'd be cool.
There you go, Dinobot, Hardhead, and Thruster colors.
Yeah. Or Dinobot and Grimlock and one of the other ones.
Yeah, was it from a Neo? There was a purple one?
Yeah.
There was one in Neo.
What was his name?
It was the same mold as Hardhead, wasn't it?
Yeah, I forget his name. I'm blanking on it right now.
I gotta look it up now. Let's see.
Don't know.
Well, that's why I'm looking for it.
It wasn't Sharp Edge because that was the shark.
Yeah, it was a sawfish.
That was a cool one.
Yeah.
Just
it was Hardhead.
Taking Cyber Shark and adding the front piece to it.
It was Hardhead and
the mechanical portions. That's neat.
It was Hardhead and Neo, but in
and Beast Species was Dinotron, right?
Yeah, I think so.
The green one, Dinotron. That sounds right.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
What the?
Yeah, it was Dinotron. Yep, you're right. Good, dude. Dinotron, Hardhead, and Thrustor. Get some of the Japanese love in there.
Nice. Yep, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff.
I was telling Dylan that for the lion, that would be perfect in Unit 3 colors. So the black mane, the yellow body.
Yeah. And I mean...
Or Galva Convoy colors.
Yeah, there's so many cool things you could do with that.
Yeah, but then that would go right back to a previous Botcon exclusive.
Yep.
Could be nice. Fit the theme.
Just giving you some ideas.
All right, are we done for the night?
Do it.
Are we done? You ready to sign out? Get off?
Yeah, I'm ready to sign out.
Yeah.
Sure.
Check out the Cool Table Network.
I'm not even going to do it. You fuckers interrupt me. Just fucking read it, people.
Beast Wars.
Sign out, Dalton.
Yeah, you can find me over at Daltonian CF, YouTube Daltonian95. Hopefully, I'll post something.
And 2 people will watch.
I've had a few views. I've had 20 views.
I watched
Woo!
your Night Prowler video
Hey, thanks.
because I was
Right.
Have you watched it yet?
I
Me?
was like,
Yeah.
Been busy.
Take notes, do it the way you want me to, and then you don't watch it.
Yep.
Bitch.
I 100% didn't.
No.
What a bitch.
you find me Instagram Delirium432.
Right.
Make must make a toy fan on Facebook.
And you can find me everywhere as the Angry Mike. We'll be back next week. Same Beast time, same Beast channel. Unless we get canceled.
Probably no beast to talk about.
Unless we get canceled or hidden in someone else's thread. Have a good night.